Surprise! I'm Scotty. You're not. And this video is impromptu. I had an idea to do this a little while ago, but I thought now it's too late in the month to do it. And here I am, 9 o'clock on a Saturday. Regular crowd rushes in. No, 9 o'clock, Halloween night. I'm still doing this. Why not? Last video. Hell, I think I did The Last Shift a couple of years ago. I premiered it at midnight or something, or towards the at night. So that's why I was doing multiple videos in a day like that. I keep doing that. So what I'm going to do here in this video is go through all my horror steelbooks. I'm including horror comedies as well, but all my horror steelbooks. I'm going to talk about the movies a little bit. But yeah, so let's get started with everyone's favorite horror director, Rob Zombie, with The Three from Hell. Now, this is not my favorite of the three. I prefer The Devil's Rejects myself. But I do like the slip. You pull the slip up. It's got the skeleton things. A little on the back. The caskets in here. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. They have Sid Haig on the Tutti fucking fruity. Or how about the other line I like from him? They're both from Devil's Rejects, but what's the matter? Don't you like clowns? Don't we make you laugh? Aren't we fucking funny? It's sad that he passed away and only had that small role. And I know that he passed away, but I don't know if they're going to make another one. Sorry for clicking my tongue. But if they just said he was still in prison, I think I'd be fine. But no, he died. They killed him off. I think he got the death penalty, I think what it was, but I don't know. I've only watched this once, but yeah. Next is a movie that everybody bashes on. It's Alien Covenant. Some stank on it, excuse me. Alien Covenant. So when Prometheus came out, everyone complained that it had nothing to do with Alien, which was not the point, because Ridley Scott wanted to tell a story set earlier in the timeline of the Alien franchise. But everyone was like, oh, it's an Alien movie. Gotta be an Alien movie. And everyone complained when it had nothing to do with Alien. So Ridley Scott decided ahead, okay, I'll mix Prometheus with the Alien stuff. There you go. You still shit on it. I like it. I like both of these prequel films. Problem, though, is that I assumed that when Alien Romulus was coming out before I had heard about what it was, I assumed that was the third chapter in this. And then, about a few months before it came out, they're like, oh, this is taking place between Alien and Aliens. And I'm like, wait, what? No. I had heard a couple of years before that the next Alien film would be the third film in this trilogy. And they just decided, nah, forget that. We'll do this. I wanted to know what happened with was it David? Was it? Damn it. I got an itch. I sweat and I itch. Yes, it is a knife. Don't worry. It's my back because I'm not a back scratcher. And it's Halloween. Why not? Scratch my back. Cut off my back. Okay. Say, Paul, do you like Hulu's in the news? Try getting what is the... Try getting a reservation at Dorothy now, you fucking bastard! It's the American Psycho 4K Steelbook. Gotta go put this back on. It looks weird you do this. Happy Halloween, 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 happy Halloween, Huey Lewis and the news. Okay, it also has something about Genesis, but like, take the slit, right, the inside, it's pretty cool. It's the cards, right? It's Paul Allen, Vice President, Patrick Bateman, Vice President, and that one, you know. I wish they actually gave you like an actual card, like that Street Fighter stuff that gives you a Bison dollar, you know. Beetlejuice. Like I said, I'm including horror comedies. I'm finally going to admit that this is a horror comedy. As much as I just said it was a comedy, but with Tim Burton's creative style, I have to admit it is. I wish I did something more with this. I just sort of played Jane, but you got... Hey! Dealing with a professional here! Nice fucking model. No, that's not even that what it is. That's a... that's what he's talking to Lydia, right? I guess. I don't know. But, yeah. I was going to revisit this. Do a revisit review. But I didn't get around to it before the month ended. I will eventually. I think I want to do a revisited review of this when the new one comes out on Blu-ray. So, Blair Witch Project and Blair Witch double feature. Look, I'm not a fan of the original Blair Witch Project. I like the 2016 one, but what I think is best for me is they will give Blu-rays and Steelbooks and now 4K. There's a 4K for the Blair Witch Project, and I think this one too because it came out. But they are completely ignoring Blair Witch 2. If you want to watch Blair Witch 2, you gotta get a DVD, or you can buy a somewhat expensive, like $25 Blu-ray that's from another country, like a Spanish Blu-ray or something like that. That is region 0, so you could watch it on any player, but you have to get it from another country. Like I did my From Beyond Blu-ray, which is a Spanish Blu-ray, because the actual Blu-ray is way too expensive of it. Well, now they had the 4K, so it might be in a price range that I could do that if it comes with the Blu-ray. But I just feel like Blair Witch 2 gets no love. And I am here right now declaring that myself and my friend Eric are in the same boat when we say that we like Blair Witch 2 more than these two. It had, like, the characters are still shitty like the ones from the first one, but it's funnier. A lot more is going on. She's the witch, man. Whereas Blair Witch Project, alright? The best thing about the Blair Witch Project was the marketing. But if you're someone like me who didn't watch it till he was a teenager and wasn't around that marketing, or he was older, when he didn't watch it when it came out, because some people were teenagers, wasn't around that marketing, didn't get any of that. It's just a movie where 3 idiots are running through the woods screaming about a map. That's it. And Blair Witch, the 2016 one, it's inventive, it's fun. I like to watch it. But come on, give me upgrade. American version. American distributors, upgrade Blair Witch 2. We can't just have a stinky DVD for the rest of time. I'm just saying. I get sweaty and I itchy. Creep Show. Yes, Stephen King adaptation. He's right here. On the 4K. Meteor shit. Stevie King. There with the skulls. Great anthology movie. It's one of the better Stephen King adaptations. He wrote it. Not really an adaptation, but he wrote it. I need to do a list. Like a ranking of my favorite anthology films. Right now, there's this. Tales from the Dark Side, the movie. Twilight Zone, the Twilight Zone, the movie, and this VHS. VHS is good. The first one, second one's good. Which one would I do? I won't count the sequels, so the first one I have to do. But yeah, this is good. Deadstream. This is another found footage movie in the list. There she is. There's Chrissy, or Millicent, whatever her name was. Yeah, I had her in the background just staring at us for part of this month. I like that. I did a thing where I set it up here. I think I had it sitting on something. So when I woke up in the morning, I'd see that and freak out. Yeah, it worked. And it wasn't in the morning. I came in to go to the bathroom. And, well, no, it was the morning. I don't remember. But, yeah. Yeah. It's a fun found footage film. Reminiscent. It follows the found footage formula to a T, but I think it works. Speaking of found footage, Diary of the Dead. And this is another one that I would not recommend. Because it, much like a more recent found footage film, Paranormal Activity Next of Kin, it does not follow the rules. But at least Romero tried to keep the rules going, where they find another camera, and that's how you get the two different shots. Whereas they have two cameras, maybe they only have one camera. I think there's two cameras. Maybe there's one. I don't know. In Paranormal Activity Next of Kin, but there are shots that you couldn't possibly have a camera. Like, there's a point where Margot has the camera, and then there's a shot of the creature. Asmodeus, because Asmodeus standing there. It's from behind Asmodeus, and you can see Margot holding the camera in her hand, but the shot is from behind Asmodeus. No one else is there. Who is filming that? Even my son and I are watching. I'm like, who's filming that? He's like, yeah, wait a minute. But yeah, so this, also Romero was trying not to follow. He does what he can, but like, I don't know. And like, we never find out, like, there's the thing where the guys from the next film are in it, and it just cuts away. I don't know. Now we're going old school with Dracula. I bid you welcome. Oh, Mina and Dracula right there. And there's that. This is actually the 4K Steelbook, but you have in there. And there's Renfield. Dracula? Oh, I never heard that name before. This is the best part of this movie. Master! Yes, Dracula. Evil Dead! Steelbook. This is one of the first Steelbooks that I had. Yeah. Now, you guys know that I like this franchise, but I'm not a big fan of the first film. I like Evil Dead 2. Army of Darkness is fantastic. I really love the remake. That's my personal favorite. Evil Dead Rise is fine, but I would still put it above this one, because, I don't know, this is the one I'm least inclined to go back and watch. I don't know why. I just am. I don't know. There's just something so hokey about it. And it's before they started purposely getting hokey. Frankenstein. Wait a minute. They're all very similar. They're both holding the women. Apparently they had the mummy one there too, but I either didn't look for it or didn't pay attention. Which is the same thing. But yeah, Frankenstein. These are the only two that I've reviewed so far, so it's kind of hard for me to get into the older movies like that, but they're both great films. Kill her, mommy! Kill her! Friday the 13th. A big pile of poop. No. I mean, they have good effects. Cinematography is good, but polish a turd, it's still a turd. Look, I've come down on this film, I really have. A lot of people praise this movie, and I just don't see it. The acting is hokey. He's good at death curse. But there's some decent kills. I don't know. The whodunit aspect does not work at all because we're not presented with a suspect. Really, you think it's Crazy Ralph, but that's disproven. Anything might be Steve because he's gone. But then he shows up towards the end, like, oh, I've just been at the bar the whole time. So who is it? And then you see this woman show up. And the only hint we get that it was her before the reveal is that you could briefly see that flannel underneath the sweater. Because throughout the film, the killer has the flannel on. And then, I don't know. Jason is better. I'm just saying. The Gate. I did a revisited review for this. This is a fantastic film. I was shocked to find the Blu-ray earlier this year or last year, and then we got the Steelbook, man. That's even better. I love this movie. I also reviewed the second one if you're up to that, but yeah. Who you gonna call? Ghostbusters. He is Vigo. You like the buzzing of flies to him. Both Ghostbusters movies, the first two Ghostbusters movies, I should say, they're both horror comedies. This one's more comedy, but you know, I like both of these. You know what I mean? Yeah. Why not? I don't know what to say anymore, man. I gotta scoop these up. Hold on. I'm out of space. Don't. No. 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 Just no. No. All right. So like I said, I'm including horror comedies. So we have Gremlins. Dun, 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 dun. I'm going to eventually do next year. I'm going to do a bunch of twofer reviews. What twofer means is franchises or film series that only have 2 movies in them. That's Gremlins for now. If they ever get the third one off. So I'm going to revisit Gremlins, and I'm going to do the second one finally. Because I did Gremlins way back when for Christmas review at my first Christmas, so I need to revisit all the regular movies that were like the alternative Christmas movies like this, Die Hard, Lethal Weapon, from that year need revisit reviews because I just wasn't in my stride yet. But Gremlins, it's Gizmo's face, and then you have Gizmo's behind it. I'm not taking the disc off. Here's a nice piece of shit. I mean, polished a turd is still a turd, am I right? I said it earlier. Rob Zombie's Halloween 1 and 2. Yeah, I don't mind the first Rob Zombie Halloween. After the halfway mark, when it becomes just a carbon copy of the original with some little bit of changes, but like the first half of that movie was terrible, and then nothing of Halloween 2 is good. But this is a good looking steelbook, and then the back, Tyler Maine. Yeah. Like I said, I'm a whore for steelbooks. My most recent steelbook, the Halloween trilogy, the most recent trilogy of movies, the David Gordon Green trilogy. These are 4K. But I have the Blu-rays, but I had to get this. Look at it, Michael, the knife, another disc, the 4K disc. So when I finally eventually get a 4K TV, Halloween, I'll probably watch the original first, but yeah, because I have that 4K too. Halloween, starring Kevin Bacon, the one where he's not putting on a New York accent for the movie. I don't know what he's doing in Stir of Echoes, but he's talking kind of like this throughout the damn movie. Kind of talking like this. I don't know why, but he is. Yeah, Halloween. Great movie. I think it's a great movie. Nostalgia Critic didn't think so, but screw him. What does he know? I joke, of course, but no, it didn't come with this. That's from the DVD, but I wanted the insert before I gave it to my friend Brandon. So, yeah, I recently watched this earlier this month. It still holds up. Here's one I have not seen. Hollywood, Dreams and Nightmares, the Robert Englund story. God damn it. I'm counting this in horror because, he was Freddy Krueger. So I'm counting it. But it's a documentary. I haven't watched it yet. So, and yes, like I said, I still have my filming apparatus. So that's going to happen. Don't look at me that way, Michael. Right here, right here, right here, right here, right here. Stephen King's It, the miniseries. I was so happy to have this all in one disc and not that stupid ass DVD. You have to flip the sides. You can just keep it watching it. Ooh, that's not good. You see that? You see that? You see that? Where is it? Yeah, that's not good. This has fallen before. That is definitely not good. Then we have It 2017, Chapter 1. This one's in better condition. But, yes. Hello, Georgie. I am Pennywise, the dancing clown. I don't know. Boop, boop, boop. Jigsaw. The first of four. There's four. Saw Steelbook. This one, the Jigsaw. Pretty cool looking Steelbook. You have Logan there. You have the Billy the Puppet. You have the bucket head person. Play me. I don't mind this movie. I thought it was fun. I like the police part of it. You know, I'm a fan of the police procedural part. As the films went on, it became more about Hoffman and how he's basically turning Jigsaw into a slasher killer thing. And it's, I don't know. Killer clowns from outer space. I gotta tell you, this looks beautiful. I watched it shortly after I got it. This is a Shout Factory or Scream Factory Steelbook. It is fantastic looking. Back there, it's great. This has the 4K, right? Blu-ray, 4K. So when I have a lot of 4Ks. So once I get the, John Dampton went fishing in the Lair of the White Worm, starring Peter Capaldi. This is an older film. It's a Vestron collection. This is one I wanted to get, and when I saw that they had this Steelbook, I had to grab it. Look at that. Look at that. That one. The White Worm. Itself. The Dampton Worm. And there's the original poster. Yeah. Glad I got it. Have I ever told you I want me gold? The Leprechaun movies, all 8 of them, including that piece of shit Leprechaun Origins. Hey, someone left a coaster in here. It's like when people get the Die Hard collection, it's like, look, 4 movies on a coaster. But yeah, I love these movies. 1, 2, and 3 are ones I like to rewatch. 4 has become another one, and then Back to the Hood I like. And I'll watch In the Hood. Lep in the Hood gonna do no good. Lep in the Hood gonna do no good. Leprechaun Origins sucks ass. It's not even a Leprechaun movie. And I was excited for that because Hornswoggle was gonna play Leprechaun, and they put him inside this costume. Weird creature thing. It looks more like a chupacabra than anything. And then Leprechaun Returns is also pretty damn entertaining. So, yeah. All those movies now. Rob Zombie is back again for the 3rd time. Lords of Salem. This one I didn't mind, except for the ending. Because this is when I started to realize every single one of his goddamn movies has to end with the bad guys winning. Every single time. Even, like, his Halloween movie, sure, Michael gets shot in the face, but I don't know, that's probably the only one word. Because there's a sequel, it doesn't go the right way anyway. I don't know. Yeah. It's kind of nothing inside there. But yeah, this was fine. Cry, little sister. I wish that there was more than just this for the Lost Boys trilogy, for the Steelbook. But hey, I got a Steelbook. I got the movies. I had all 3 of these on Blu-ray already in the collection, but like, it's a Steelbook, so why not? But like, is there stuff on the inside? Yeah, they're hanging on the bridge. I'll show you this one when I take them all out. You know, on the bridge. Why wasn't that the Steelbook instead of... Because it's the trilogy, right? If it was the first one, it'd be something cool, but it's just the... And then we have Mayhem, which is in a rough spot because it fell off the display. You can see it's a little dented. Piss. This is another good movie. It's Joe Lynch. I found out about this movie from Dead Meat, and I'm glad I did because this was a fantastic movie. So I do it just one more times for the last of my horror steelbooks. I'm gonna split it this time so it doesn't. Okay, Scream Factory again. My Bloody Valentine. What a legend they say on a Valentine's Day. It's a horror that'll live on, or is a tale that'll live on, and no one will know as the years come and go of the horrors from long, long ago. Something like that. I don't know. This also has the 4K, but this is cool. From the heart comes a warning filled with bloody good cheer. Remember what happened as the 14th draws near. 14th. Yeah, I still really like the remake, but this is also pretty good since I watched it. I like it too. Boy, it's fantastic. It's another one I need to revisit. I need to do the whole damn franchise, but I just keep pushing it to the side. One of these years I'll do it. One of these times I'll do it. Here's the Blu-ray of the first one. Those draw on you. Drill, not draw. Drill in your head. Pumpkinhead, another recent purchase. This is, of course, also the 4K Steelbook. But I had the Blu-ray. I had a dinky DVD that I bought from Pawn Shop that I gave to my friend when I got this. So now I have this. I haven't watched this yet to see what the transfer's like, but I should. There it is. Pumpkinhead. Itch again. Let's get a drink, shall we? Do you wanna party? Return of the Living Dead. Do you like your job? My job? Me yell. Yeah, another one. And then there's 3 discs in this, so I have to switch around the 4K and the Blu-ray. 4K is here. Brains. This is a fantastic movie, man. Great. The Ring, another recent purchase. I showed this in my haul video. It looks like a slip, but I wish this was like a clear slip or something. Plastic, not cardboard, because then it makes me think of a real one. And this one is also the 4K. Yep, but they're also the Blu-ray. And again, all I had was the DVD, which I still have because my friend Brandon, who I give it to, has the DVD already. So I want to play a game. I'm back to play a game. The Saw 8 film collection. It also includes Jigsaw, so that's 2 copies of Jigsaw. I had the regular Blu-ray, that was 3, but now I have 2 copies of Jigsaw. But I 3, because I think I also have, or is that collection? I don't think I had that collection, but I think I gave that. I don't know. I did. So, there it is. With that and back. And then we have the Saw X Steelbook with the clear slip. Play a game. There's eyeballs. I see you. There was some. One of them had the eye thing or something. Pull the eye out or something. This is a return to form. I can't wait for the next one. It's supposed to come out next year, I think. It's supposed to come out this year, but then they're like, nah, we need to work on it more. Which, no, by all means. Sinister. Here's the thing. There were 3 Steelbooks I wanted to get. This, Wolf Creek, and You're Next. And Walmart never fucking restocked the You're Next Steelbook. They had all these other ones, but You're Next was always empty. Why? Why don't you just restock stuff? And if you don't have it back there, take it off the thing because it frustrated me going back every time and it not being there. But there's a Sinister. This is a great film too. Not Bagul there. Hold on, I gotta do it. You know, I don't know. Ethan Hawke. Skinny me dinky dinky dink, skinny me dinky doo, a big pile of poo. I still have never gone back to watch this again. I had it upside down. Wait. Did I have it upside down the whole time? What did I think? Okay. Upside down. There's a naked Barbie on there. I don't want to show that. I still have not gone back to watch it. I don't know what they were trying to say with this movie, but they weren't saying it to me. So, and here we go, the final Saw Spiral from the Book of Saw. That cast me in a movie about a killer who attacks people with saws. I don't know. I thought this was fine, you know? But like, that's now 2 Saw movies in a row. We just said, nah, let's not do a direct sequel to that because there was Jigsaw. Oh, where are we going to go from here? Oh, we're going to ignore that and do one with Chris Rock. This ends. We're going to go from here. Oh, we're going to ignore that and go back to the original franchise, but not continue off of 7. No. We're going to do something else and say it takes place between 1 and 2. Even though the guy who plays Jigsaw, Tobin Bell, is way older than he was then. But let's just do that. The Texas Chainsaw Massacre. This is a DVD steelbook. One of only 2 that I have. The other one is the Jean-Claude Van Damme movie In Hell, which is a decent film. This is also a pretty good movie. But I prefer the remake. But it's still good, but I prefer the remake. And people will hate on me because this goes in the middle of my ranking, but I prefer the second one and the remake. Maybe one more? I don't know. But, yeah. It's just, I don't know. The way it was filmed, it just doesn't, not something I would go back to watch. Two Motors. I know that the first one, and maybe the second one are the ones that can be considered. The creature features, the first one's a horror comedy, and the rest, I don't know. And I think I already mentioned this, but look at this. You got Tremors 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6, and then 7 is in this thing. Couldn't put 6 and 7 on the same disc. But it's so cool to finally have all the movies, because I had the movie, all of them except for 6. I don't know, I just never grabbed it. And then we started watching through them with my son. You know, I never actually sat through 6, but he said he saw some of it on TV. But, yeah. We never actually sat through and watched it. The Universal Monster movies. I showed you Dracula. I showed you Frankenstein. But we also have The Wolfman, The Mummy, and The Invisible Man. And The Bride of Frankenstein as well. Yes. 6 movies. Universal picture. VHS 99, I've not watched this yet. Joseph and Vanessa Winter, those are the ones that did Dad Stream. And they did a segment here, which also features Melanie Stone, who was the lady on the back of the disc. The Chrissy. But she's in this too. So I'm going to have to check this out. I only did the first 3 because I didn't have 94 or 85. So, I didn't want to go into those without going to this without those. Even though it doesn't matter, but still. Eventually, I'll get those, and I'll do maybe I'll get those for next year, and I'll do the next 3. Yeah, I don't know, but no. Wolf Creek. Good eye. Australian horror film. That's another one I want to do is foreign horror films. Like a list of top 10 foreign. This is on there. Fafando Rosso, but Dario Argento is on there. Canadian films count. My Bloody Valentine. Canadian movies count. That's foreign. It's not from America, so it counts. Larry the White Worm. You know, but this is great. I would say the violence level, though, I don't know. This is not into torture porn, but like, oh, I get around, you know. Never know what I might pop up. And that was Australian, apparently. It sounded British to me. And then finally, Zombieland. It's a horror comedy. It works. It's got zombies in it. I also like the sequel, but this is the only one I have on the Steelbook, so. I got that Twinkie. So, there are my horror Steelbooks. What do you think of them? Let me comment so much, like, share, and subscribe. Thanks for watching. I was Sky, and I'll see you in the next one.